Good morning, preschoolers. Happy New Year. So this is our first day of distance learning, and so I wanted to send you a video with a circle time introduction to our new year. And I'm not going to do Rise and Shine with you this morning. You guys can do that, and I will send the link out for that song so you can do that song with your moms and dads. But I do want to start by saying that we are going to do a story, and then I'll introduce you to our color and our shape that we are going to talk about in January, and then we'll do the calendar that you'll see behind me. So let's start. We're going to read a story about a New Year's resolution. So a resolution is like a promise to yourself, preschoolers. So you're going to promise yourself to do something better or different in our new year. So this story is about making a new resolution or a new promise to yourself. So let's all think about something that we can be better at in our new year as I'm reading our story. So it's called Squirrel's New Year's Resolution. I'm gonna let you see the pictures. Make a resolution, wondered. Let's start over here. Squirrel pinned up her brand new Nut of the Month calendar. It's January 1st, the radio said. A great day to make a resolution. Remember, a resolution's like a promise. Make a resolution, wondered Squirrel. How do you do that? Bear might know. She went to see Bear at the Lonewood Library. Happy New Year, he said. Same to you, Bear. Do you know how to make a resolution? Is it like making a snack? Bear laughed. Resolutions are more important than snacks. More important than snacks, said Squirrel. What is a resolution? A resolution is a promise you make to yourself to be better and to help others. Bear said, when we begin a new year, we make a fresh start. Wow, did you make a resolution? Asked Squirrel. I did, Bear answered. I resolved to teach others how to read. I'm going to teach Skunk as soon as she gets well. Oh no, Skunk is still sick, Squirrel thought, as he hurried to Skunk's house for a visit. She forgot all about making a resolution. Skunk was sick of being sick. I'm stuck in bed until Dr. Owl says I'm better, said Skunk. I would rather be learning to read. That's my New Year's resolution, said Skunk. That's a good resolution for preschoolers. Squirrel knew how to cheer her up. She hid at the foot of her friend's bed. She popped up and shouted, "Boo!" Skunk giggled. Hide and skunk was her favorite game. Squirrel popped up again. Boo! And again, boo! And by now, Skunk was laughing hard. Just then, Dr. Owl came by. Skunk, I can tell by your laughter that you are feeling much better, he said. Now, you can go visit Bear. Just make sure you have a healthy lunch first. Lunch, thought Squirrel. She headed toward the Hidey Hole Diner. Maybe someone there can help me make my resolution. On her way, she met Mole and Turtle. Mole was holding a map close to his nose. What are you doing? Asked Squirrel. Turtle and I resolved to plant a garden, said Mole, but I can't find a good place to dig with all of these trees. Wait here, said Squirrel. She dashed up the oak tree and looked down. She spied Wildcat Creek and on its bank a perfect place for a garden. Squirrel scampered down and led Mole and Turtle through the woods to the edge of the creek. She helped them stake out the string for the borders of the garden. Thanks, Squirrel. I will start digging right after lunch, said Mole. Lunch, thought Squirrel, and she rushed away. She still hadn't thought of a resolution. At the diner, Squirrel chose a stool next to Porcupine. He looked grumpy. "What's wrong?" asked Squirrel. "I resolved to be less grumpy, so I'm trying to laugh more, but I can't think of anything funny." He does look grumpy. "I can help you think of something funny. Like, why did the squirrel run back and forth across the road?" "I don't know why," said Porcupine. "Because she was nuts," laughed Squirrel. Porcupine laughed too. "I get it. That reminds me. What's striped and bouncy?" "Tell me," giggled Squirrel. "Skunk on a trampoline," said Porcupine, and the squirrel laughed. Porcupine said, "That's a good one. I'd better write that one down." Off he went to find a piece of paper and pencil. He fell right off his stool laughing. Squirrel felt left out. Porcupine has a resolution. So do Bear and Skunk and the Mole and Turtle, she thought. I'm the only animal in the forest who hasn't made a New Year's resolution. Rabbit came to take Squirrel's order. "Would you like to try my New Year's special?" asked Rabbit. "Sure," said Squirrel. "Maybe it will help me make a resolution. I wish I knew how." "Think of a way to improve yourself, or a way you can use your good to help others," said Rabbit. Squirrel ate her lunch and thought. She thought hard. Just then, Skunk came in. "I need a healthy lunch. Thanks to Squirrel, I'm feeling better." "Sit with me, Skunk," Bear called. "I see you brought our very first book." Turtle and Mole came in next. "What do you have for two thirsty animals who just started a garden?" said Mole. "Squirrel found a terrific place for our garden," said Turtle. Porcupine hurried in. "Do you know why Bear said, 'Caw, caw'?" Before anyone could answer, Porcupine said he was learning another language. All the animals laughed. "I didn't know you were so funny," said Mole. "Me neither," said Porcupine. "Squirrel got me started." Rabbit said to Squirrel, "You're doing a good job on your resolution." "I didn't know I had one," said Squirrel. "Your actions are better than words. It looks like you resolved to help someone every day," said Rabbit. "Really?" asked Squirrel. "I did it. I made my very first resolution." "Hooray for Squirrel!" shouted the animals. It was going to be the very best New Year. "I resolved to help someone every day." He wrote his resolution on a piece of paper. And you'll see on his calendar that it is January. That's when people usually make a new promise to themselves to do better. And so let's do our calendar. I'm going to show you that we're in the month of January. So it's January. Everybody say January. And it's the season of winter. And today is Monday, January 4th. And we have a new year. It's 2021. So that is our calendar. I'm going to introduce to you guys our new shape, which is Rudy Rectangle in January. And I'll send you the link for the Rudy Rectangle song and how it has 4 sides, just like a square, doesn't it? But remember, on a rectangle, the sides are different lengths. 2 sides are short and 2 sides are long. Everybody say rectangle. Good job. And so our next concept is our color. And this color is, yep, you're right, it's white. And so we're going to talk about white in January. When you come back next week, I'll send you the link for the white song. W-H-I-T-E. 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 That says white. So you can learn about the color white. And we'll send home those packets when you come back next week after our distance learning week. You guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Monday.